So the world has changed, and today we are thinking and considering things that we've never considered before. And I hope everyone out there is encouraged. Those who know the Lord, I hope we are spending time in His presence, that we're not creating new things to distract ourselves. I'm reminded of Matthew chapter 6, verse 26, where Jesus says, "Consider the birds of the air, how they don't sow, they don't reap, they don't store things up in barns, and yet they are not worried about tomorrow. How much more are you important to the Father?" Those words are pretty powerful. And today has become more of a reality for me than any time before, that if I take time to be worried or stressed out or anxiety about what's going on and what I can't do, God's word has really been very comforting in this time. And so I hope you are finding comfort in God's word. I hope we're not creating new ways of being distracted, but we are really taking in deep this time of just sitting alone and being away from people and all the distractions that keep us away from some of the things the Lord may be inviting us into. Today, we are considering some things that we've never done before, like streaming church services 100% online, where we can't gather, where we can't come together as a church body, but we still can connect with each other. Or our small groups. Many churches are around the world looking at ways to connect with people, and so here at the Hill Church, we're doing some of the same things. We will be broadcasting live tomorrow. Our very own brother Wes, who was coming in to preach for us this Sunday, will be broadcasting not only for Belmont, but for the Hill Church. And following that, every week proceeding until we're able to gather again, the Hill Church communication team has been preparing and creating a platform so that we can communicate to all of our friends, family, and loved ones who find encouragement in our worship services. So following that, for however long it will be, we will be worshiping and meeting together through digital platforms. One of the number one things, though, that I want to encourage our family and our church family to do is make sure that we take advantage of this opportunity to reach out to our neighbors, the people who live right in our very own community, people who we drive past every day and we've never thought about. Take some time to walk down your street and knock on doors and see if people are in need of anything. This is a great time for us to use all the great wisdom and encouragement the Lord has been giving us over the years. We're called to be ambassadors. We're called to go forward and share the gospel. So let's start in our very own neighborhood. So that's what I'm hoping, that in this time that we can grow closer to God and that we can really be the hands and feet of Jesus in our community. And so family, as you're being encouraged in your time alone with the Lord, I hope that you're able to do like Jesus told Peter, go strengthen your brothers and sisters, that we have neighbors and people in our community that could really use the church being the church during this time. So we want to make sure that we are very present. We're knocking on doors, we're cutting grass, or whatever we can do to be the church in a practical way. Be blessed and encouraged.